Holy cow, Batman. I heard you selling your Arkham statues. Why?
Alfred, targeting computer, destination acquired. Let's hit turbo thrusters. Why am I selling my collection? Because I'm Batman. Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Hope you're all doing great. And as you can see, I am in a golf cart. I am on spring break. I think this is maybe the fourth time I've done this type of video down here from Port Aransas, Texas, where we are on spring break with family. My kids are currently out in the ocean doing some boogie boarding. And my favorite part of the entire trip is getting to drive around a golf cart. You can drive on the beach here. You can drive your car too. But also you can drive in town with your golf cart. So, you know, rolling up through some Whataburger right here, which I got my Whataburger cup here, which is very famous down here in Texas. But down here on spring break. But I did want to go ahead and talk to you guys while I'm down here about a topic that is on my mind lately, and people have been asking me about it. And that is about my Arkham collection. Some of you may have seen that some of my pieces have been up on sale. And this is, you know, something that I think that people really thought that I would keep forever, and that was something that I thought I would keep forever as well. And it's hard because when I was first collecting this, I really thought these were the end-all, be-all pieces for the Batman collection, of course, in 1/3 scale. But these were the only ones being put out in 1/3 scale, and so I really thought this would be a collection that I kept forever as well. But at the end of the day, I'm really into, right now, I'm into the comic book pieces. I'm into those pieces that Prime 1, like the Bane vs. Batman, Bermejo Joker, the Harley, the Poison Ivy. There's just so many pieces. The Talon. There's so many pieces that I'm excited about. And I used to be excited about the Arkham line. Every single time we would get a teaser, every single time we would get a new release, I would be jonesing for those pieces because I wanted all those villains, and I was so proud of Prime 1 for doing that. But then the line stopped. I had all the pieces I wanted, and I was good with that. And I've had those in my collection for a number of years, you know, practically since 2016. But now, they ended the line, then they came out with Ivy. I pre-ordered her. Then they had the Arkham City Batman, which was a big surprise, and the Arkham City Harley Quinn. I ordered her. Chris, you already have 2 Arkham Harleys. What are you going to do? Well, I don't know. I didn't know if I was going to maybe sell her. The problem with the Arkham City one is she's sitting down. It doesn't really match the rest of the line at all. So I was really debating whether I was going to get rid of that or not. And so that was kind of where I was at with my collection. I was still really happy with that. But then I don't know what triggered me. I had some offers for some of the pieces. And as of the recording of this, I have sold some of my Arkham line. I've sold Bane, my Mercenary Bane. I have sold my Catwoman. And this is going to be the biggest shocker. I have sold the Killer Croc 1/3 scale piece. That's right, Killer Croc. I know, it's just crazy, right? So now I'm kind of at this crossroad. I also have Mr. Freeze up for pre-order right now. So that's where I'm at. I still have Deathstroke. I still have Scarecrow. I still have Arkham Knight. I have Harley, Batman, and that's it. That's what I have left. So I was debating, do I pare down the collection? Do I get it down to like 6 or 7 or 8 pieces? And then have some room for other pieces like that Infinity Studios Harley Quinn that I ordered. I need room for those type of things. Or do I pare it down to just Batman and Joker and sell all of the rest of the Arkham line? Then cancel Poison Ivy or cancel Harley Quinn? I do not know what to do. I really am at a crossroads. I'm kind of paring it down to my favorites. Was Croc and Freeze my favorites? No. Were they awesome? And are they amazing? Yes. But they were not my top favorite ones. When I think of Mr. Freeze, actually I prefer the Sideshow Mr. Freeze because that's what Mr. Freeze looks like in my head. More of the comic book. Mr. Freeze, though, the Arkham is incredible, right? Absolutely. So again, I'm really at this crazy crossroads where do I keep Do I keep it and just focus on the comic book stuff? You know, I love the Joker in the Arkham line because it's the Hamill Joker, right? It represents Hamill to me. If I got rid of it, so that's why I'm thinking, do I just have the Batman and Joker together? But then what about that Harley? I really want her. Could she be a standalone piece? I've tried to put some of the Arkham pieces next to the comic book pieces, and some of them look okay. Oh, I mentioned Two-Face too. I love Two-Face. I forgot to mention him earlier. So it's all of those things that I'm trying to balance. And this is kind of where I need your help too, because like these pieces are fairly iconic in my collection. But as I've said many, many times, is I am not tied to anything necessarily in my collection. I view them as pieces of art, like a gallery that rotates in and out. I'm okay with that. The pieces that have stayed for a very long time, you guys know those pieces. But as a channel, it's always good to have new pieces come in. As a collector, to me, it's always good to have pieces come into your collection because, well, it keeps everything fresh. It keeps collecting fun. It keeps collecting exciting. And again, we've talked about people on the channel that it's okay if you never change. It's okay if you never sell anything. That's fine. I'm not that guy. If I had to sell my complete collection and start over, that's okay to me. I would be sad that some of those pieces are missing, but I'm okay with that. And so this is where I'm really at right now. I know Thomas specifically wanted me, Thomas Nielsen. You know, we've been collecting these together for a long time, and we both agreed from the very beginning that these are the epitome of these characters. I still think they're amazing, but the comic book pieces are speaking to me right now. Some of the movie busts, the Ledger Joker, some of those are speaking to me right now, and it's just crazy. Pardon me while I take a drink here. My Whataburger, very famous down here in Texas. But I don't know. I'm kind of talking it out with you guys, you fine folks, because I don't know. I'm kind of just ready to rip off the Band-Aid, if that makes sense. But I don't know what else is out there that I'm going to want to collect. So do I need to be in a big hurry? No, not necessarily. But again, sometimes the slow rip of the Band-Aid hurts a little bit more than just ripping it off. I think for me, I did not want necessarily to get rid of Croc, but it's kind of like a weight off my shoulders a little bit. I think Freeze will be the same way. It's such an iconic, epic piece, but I don't look at him very much right now. I don't look at him. I look at my comic book pieces when I come into the room. So that tells me something. That tells me that I've lost some interest, and I want them to go to a better home. I want people, either, you know, some people that might be fans of this channel, if you're interested in some of those pieces, say, hey, I would love to have a piece that's been in the Batcave. I've had a lot of people reach out to me saying that, so that's cool. Or just some people that's been looking for these pieces. Some of them are difficult to find. So, I don't know. Again, I'm just thinking out loud here. I really do want to know your thoughts. What do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should sell them all? Think I should keep 5 or 6? Do you think I should keep that Poison Ivy pre-order? Keep her around for a while. Review her for the channel. I still love her. I think she's beautiful. And that Arkham City, I think regardless, I'm going to keep the Arkham City just because it's my favorite Arkham costume. I think it's awesome. It could be a standalone piece, but then again, if it's standalone, where do I put it? And I also have all of that other space then. What do I put on those shelves? Or do I leave them blank with the possibility of putting whatever the heck I want on there? That's what's kind of exciting to me. Half of my collection display, half of that room has been dictated by the Arkham pieces. Now I would have some room to do whatever I want. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I've got a lot of options here. I know I pose a lot of questions to you guys, but they help me tremendously. I know that everybody's comments going to be 50-50. People are going to say every single possible different piece of advice. But I read each and every single one of them, and I thank you guys for that. It really helps me out a lot. And again, just thank you guys for the advice. Thank you for watching. Let me know what I should do. Keep the Arkham, sell the Arkham, donate the Arkham to your collection. I know somebody's going to ask. But let me know. Let me know your thoughts, especially about the Ivy and the Harley. And if I do keep them, which one should I keep? Right now, I think, you know, I love Arkham Knight. I love Two-Face. I love Scarecrow. Scarecrow is kind of less on my list right now because I love the Sideshow Scarecrow. I don't know. Again, my heart is going toward the comic book pieces. That's where my heart goes. So that's kind of what's pulling me in that direction, if that makes sense. Okay? So anyway, let me know. I'm going to hang out with my family a little bit more here in Texas. I'll be back next week. Get back to some regular content again. A lot of live shows as well. We'll have Rogues Gallery Live and all of that good stuff. We're going to do the Batmobile builds, the Lego Batman. That'll be a lot of fun. And I'm going to spend the rest of the week driving this golf cart, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear them. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate it if you enjoyed it. Hey, there's Mrs. BSC. Does she want to wave in the background there? There she is, going back out to the beach. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave or on the beach. It's really hard to know. But anyway, take care, guys. There's penguins everywhere.